women are learning some of these things that we're mentioning here as major needs for men. That need for peace, for emotional accountability, like you said, it's a thing. But you guys are all popular guys, so I'm sure women throw themselves at you guys. So how on earth? Skuki has adjusted his cap. Your relationship, so your own is even the worst because
you're the perfect guy.
Yes, the guy that knows all these things. You know, that knows all these things.
Somebody used to send me his posts often. He send it to me like, listen to him, listen to him.
Skuki.
I said, don't disturb me.
So what does it say?
You know what? Skuki is one of our problems. He's one of our problems.
He's one of them. Just like he says some truth that people are not like saying it. But we are still a problem.
It's one of our problems. But
so how on earth do you guys cope with all that female? I know women can be territorial. They can come at you plain. How on earth do you guys cope?
Like he said earlier, you know, as a man, you have to just understand that you need to cater to our insecurities and make her feel less insecure. I think women are first.
I'm not talking now about if you have a relationship. I mean, these other women all over the world
who are watching,
no, that are coming after you, that are trying to get your attention or even have a relationship or something with you. How are you guys managing it? How are you coping with it? And what has been your experiences like? Does it even happen? I'm just assuming.
The one that has put the liquid soap on your DM to slide in.
I said, no, I'm here to put grease inside the DM. Pour grease,
so
slide out,
slippery.
slide, pass. Go to the next, on to the next, pass the go.
So how are you coping?
Yeah, well, I think if you engage, then definitely, you know, you can tell. Sometimes it's just a harmless hi, you know, just a lady just saying hi and everything. But as a guy, if you start engaging too much, you probably can tell, you know, where it is going to. So last, you know what you're doing, you know, last, you know what you're doing. So it's a matter of if you are just going to stop yourself and keep it, you know, at that. Because they come with all this, oh, let's be friends, let's be this thing. If you encourage it, if you take it far, you won't be able to retrace your steps. You know, because they get bitter. Me and you have even had this conversation before, you know, because they if you go and pass the line, you now want to say, well, you know, we did it on friend, this thing, they can get bitter about it.
The line is, when you know how to know the line, is when the girl calls you big head.
Hey, big head is
once you just hear big head, stop it, stop. She's
crossing there.
Big head. That's what
is the code,
That's the code.
I don't know.
Once the girl calls you big head.
I've never heard that before.
You are now in a relationship-ish. Big head.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay. So there's a temptation, you know, to want to, I mean, who doesn't like a bit of attention? But when you're overdosing on it, then you're beginning to create problem for yourself. So that's last night, you're on temptation. You know, just...
Okay, how you're king of TikTok and
Talk tick.
Your female fans are a lot. So how on earth do they slide into your DM? You could even confirm that they slide. You know.
DM is full.
Yeah.
And sometimes some catchphrases will get your attention. So some people have just thrown something up like, such a brilliant person. Click, see the person's face, they're like, oh, they don't see that. But I probably reply, say, this actually thank you, I appreciate this. You know, sometimes it's a prayer. And the next thing is, can I ask for a favor? Can I be a friend? Like a really close friend? And then you start going, but then there's a way to just, first, I'm not even so much of a chat. And I did that, I developed that habit not to be chatting because I've gotten used to it, except it's important. So even the DMs, trust me, it's not going to be hi, smile, and I use a lot of smileys. Smiling, hi, thank you, oh, blush. So I don't, but because I understand they are the fan, and I think they are in love with the idea of who they think I am, not who I am.
Really are,
That's it.
So I just try to balance, you know, since it's this Kunle Remi, like, it's okay, Kunle Remi, hey, blush, hey, but I never try. And again, like I said, once you're in the limelight, you have a brand to protect, no matter what. Yeah. So if your name is important to you, you have to be careful with, because they will come. It's not now. Even RMD, yesterday he trended with his white beard, and they, what? You don't remember to say, oh, my daddy. Who's your daddy? Is this man? Is this Amitabh Bachchan? Please. But it's what it is. He still has attention. People are still drooling for him. It. But I just think it's the way it's how you understand that these are fans, these are your fans, these are your friends, and then you have your family, you have your woman. You have to find a balance. There is.
Yeah,
but you go click on some pictures, some lines. You click on the picture and you say, Jesus Christ. So,
doubt.
you see that kind of one, you
No
say
doubt.
accept, decline. I will not accept, I will not decline. It's in that DM that does that you never open. Because you know that once you say thank you,
That's it.
you literally just enter the lion's den.
It is.
I try to give you. And people still reach out through their friends and say, are you in a relationship? My sister, my crush. I think for a fact, this is my first trick. If I feel that if you know me first as an entertainer, then I'll keep you that way.
Yeah.
But if you meet me on a neutral ground where we can, and I don't know who you are and we just meet, then there's a chance that I get to know you, we can be friends. But because now I don't know if you're obsessed with me or you're just a diehard fan. So I know that all you know about me is probably what you see online. But if I meet you and you don't even know I'm an actor, maybe someone says, oh, you don't know him as an actor. But I had a chance to talk, I know where your mind is at, I've had conversations. But once you see me through the film, it changes everything for me. I'm just you. So I'm not saying people should go and start pretending because I will know if you pretend. I'm an actor. I was going to say that, but then it gives me more audience to know how to pick friends, how to pick working partners as to fame, which is just...
But generally, you don't take those kind of girls that slide into your DM seriously in the first place.
No. Because they're in his DMs. They're in his DMs. So it's first to grab. It's first to grab. It's whoever they. I say, oh my God, you're my second crush. My third. Well, of course, we are like 15 crushes. So I can't even take it serious.
I mean, this does not mean that people cannot meet in a DM and develop something. But it's different for us, you know, because you get loads of, you know. I mean, what people get on their birthday is what we get on a normal day sometimes, you know. You just wake up and somebody's using a picture, somebody's using
preaching,
like he said, exactly. Like he said, I'm not responsible for the person who is sending me love struck at 2 a.m., you know, that kind of thing. I'm not, so it's different for us. Like he said now, if I meet you in person, he values that more than if he's a, hey, what's up in the DM and, you know, that's just...
Okay, but has any of you dated a celebrity before? And what do you think? Because the truth is that I actually did an IG live on celebrity marriages, and I still want to do. Everybody will talk. All of you will talk. You know, I actually did an IG live on celebrity marriages, and I still want to do a YouTube video so that people can see it again and again. Because some celebrity marriages don't last, or at least they're a bit endangered. So I had to look at the reasons why, and I analyzed some of it. So I want to know from you guys, since you guys are like celebrities also. So have you dated other celebrities, and what was the experience like, or what advice? I mean, what do you think about the whole thing? So all of you will speak, so you can start anyhow you want.
Well, I think it's just like 30 seconds. I think they are more endangered, like you said, because.
Did you date a celebrity?
Wait, allow him to talk.
I have.
Allow him to talk.
Twice in the past. Twice. So and
no. My brother, sit down, please.
Sensei.
And I think the second one suffered because we were both in the spotlight, and my career is demanding, her career is demanding. Then if you do this, it will look like it's my partner that's doing this. So it did suffer that, and it comes from the fact that, something about being in the spotlight is when people hail you, it definitely will give you a high, there's that dopamine rush, you just have that high. So sometimes, and when you're enjoying the high a little too much, when they give you the boo, it will drag you from that high to the low, So when it's happening with two people in the relationship, it just starts clashing. It's just the fame thing that's the issue. So for two celebrities, you need more control over it, because two of you now are being pulled in different directions. I mean, I could go and do something that will affect her reputation, or she could go and do something that will affect, that kind of thing. But if they don't know one of you, somebody's not in the spotlight at all. If you do something, she's protected by that veil of unknowing, unknowingness. So that's just what happens, basically. So it calls for more self-control, more, reassurance. It's a game of reassurance. So that's it. What's the other advice?
Yeah. Oh, like...
Well, yes, I have. I've did a celebrity, and I'm just going to say what I think the situation was. I think we should have been more human. We should have been true to being human than being celebrities, because that was one of the things that probably affected. There's a status quo. There's something that they've created. There's, like you say, it's endangered because there's so much couple goals kind of thing. And Now my struggle was I'm not the kind of person who wants to bring my relationship online. I say I can be without that, not because I'm hiding anything, I'm protecting you. But then again, both of us are not out there, and we're not online per se, but inside we're celebrities even inside somehow. And I just feel that if we're more human, it would have been if we were ourselves before the film, which is what I even try to do with my status now. I try to be human. So celebrity, and that's for if you call me celebrity, but I don't try to be.
Exactly.
I try to be, because then I will lose a lot of things. I'll lose myself.
That
drag will affect me. But if I'm human, I know that it's okay. Sometimes you're here, sometimes you're here.
That's it.
So I think it's just finding that balance of it. It didn't, of course, it didn't end well. That's why I'm here. Talking about this stuff. But it was a good one. It made me just understand. So when I even see some of these our celebrities that are getting married, some protect themselves. You see some of them are really
Quiet.
Yeah, they are human. They are trying, and it's a struggle. It's not easy. Like it's not easy. It's two emotional trips.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy.
But I think once you're true to yourself, once you have every communication, you understand that it's us first. You see, every other thing they call us does not matter. It's both of us. Then outside we can go and smile, but it's both of us. I think that's the only way it works.
It's true. It's true. Peter.
I don't know experience.
No, you've not done experience.
I can't employ you.
I want to add something.
Yes.
Some relationships are beginning to suffer some of these things that we mentioned just now because some people are getting social media famous. You know, a lady who is just doing her own thing and has, if you have 10,000 followers, that's a number. You know, so that's something we didn't have 10, 15 years ago. So I mean, when Facebook came, you could only have 5,000. That's the limit. It doesn't matter who you are.
Interestingly,
But now, so a couple of relationships are beginning to experience some of these things, maybe in a smaller version, but they are beginning to experience it because you and this guy are dating. He has his 7,000 followers. You're a girl, you have 11,000 followers. Then you put stuff on your stories, people comment, you're doing couple goals for your little audience. Then you start trying to cater your life to feed that audience. So the day you people fight and you don't post each other for 1 week, that's what?
Everybody's involved.
You know, that's exact. So they are beginning to, experience part of the things we just discussed now, which means you need to gate it. You need to create a mind gate that this is social media, this is real life, and be more human.
It's not a cargo ship.
When it's season film.
You've done a celebration now. I don't know, but you've done it.
Are you going to argue with PK?
What's her name?
Well, we're talking about dating, engaging. So I've experienced that, and that's why we are here. Apparently, no one. That's why we're.
What are the lessons there? What are the?
Oh my God! Do not even. That's not Keisha. Hey, it's lesson I want to teach now. It can be a lesson for me. Just. What are the lessons? I learned that we should not be in the same industry. We should do our work. Do your work, I do my work. We have different work. You can be working in Shell, working in an IT company. I'm doing administration. Because as a musician, gospel artist, I worry about, I feel like when I'm dating somebody, don't come into my workspace. Don't think that because I'm a musician, you can just walk into the studio. Don't do that. Don't think that you can say, I want to follow you to your administration. If you have a job, that thing it's limited. Weekends, babe, let's go. I'm ministering to so place. When we are dating, I'm not doing it. We are not married. You cannot present yourself to a church that this is my girlfriend. What are you doing? Do you understand? What are we? That's not. We are not doing that.
On an IG handle.
Because it paints a very bad picture. You can't do that. Don't do that. Don't think that. I cannot go to your office now and start saying, in the bank, I enter. Say, hey, how are you doing? Just strolling anytime I like. No, I can't do that. Funny stuff, somebody just say, Peter, sing for me now. Hello. I tell you to count money for me.
I'm telling you.
Like, it's my job. Don't trivialize it.
Yeah.
Like Kunle say, act for me, man. It's like, you want to
Go
be
watch it. Yeah, online platform.
you want to be a movie. So
But then what you're saying, if two actors are together, it's beautiful. If you, of course, you have a balance. It's beautiful because then we can talk about the same thing. It's just that you need to understand that sometimes I might just be up going.
So what? Let me ask you: if you're blowing more than your spouse, who is not?
That's where I said you have to be human first, and you know it's okay. If I'm blowing, we are blown. Both of us are blown. Because if I've blown, you're blown. Yeah. If you're blown, I've blown. So I'm not intimidated by your rise.
That balance. Yeah.
I feel you.
The balance.
I feel you because I experienced it in a very weird way. You know, same industry, we just experienced it in the wrong way. And, you know, there are things I cannot say. That's just the honest truth. But I would have, it's very tricky.
It's tricky.
It's very tricky. When you say be human, I would go a step further and say be born again. Be born again, because the truth is, if you love God and you understand what it means to love your spouse, that's from the love of God, you will be able to arrange those things, because it is not easy to see as a guy. If my girlfriend is doing better than me, then I know that I am better. I know that I can write music. I know I'm the one that wrote that song that made her blue. Bro, to be human will hard. If I follow her somewhere and people are rushing towards her and all that,
and they're giving you the camera to take pictures.
and say,
Okay.
I've been there. My wife is popular, so I've been there.
So I see these things and it's scary. So I'm not talking like it happened to me. I'm just painting a picture so that you understand that sometimes
competition.
it's
So basically, what you're saying, the key is that understanding what real love is.
Yes.
Because if your ego is too much and you are carrying that stardom and celebrity mentality, you know, like he said, you must be human and, you know, love the person genuinely, whether or not they are bigger than you in the industry
Even if
or
you separate,
more popular.
I'm glad. That's like I keep saying. I say any of my exes, even if we are not together, I'm happy for every progress you have. I'm not thinking, you know, to make it. No, I'm happy that.
Yeah, because some people will be bitter and they will.
I'm never bitter.
Rubbish
because that's why I say, if I once said I love you or I care about you, then it's even if we're together or not,
you must still care.
So what more if we are in a competitive industry? First of all, I'm not going to compete with you no matter what. So I mean, it's okay. So if you are the one blowing out, maybe let's just make the money. Let's just blow and spend it. If you are traveling to Dubai, you know it's 2-seater, abi? All right, nice one. Say no more.
We'll be all right.
Yeah. But like you say, you have to be born again. You have to love God and understand what love is.
Yes.
True, because envy is a natural part of human. You know, I mean, if you want to be great, you definitely look at I wish I could do this. I wish I could, you know, and then you know aspire that way. So it's natural to feel a dose of envy. Now, in this case, if it's your partner, the most reliable way to curb that envy from overgrowing its boundaries is the love of God, like he said. You know, that's what you can use to. But it's natural to be like, okay, me too. I would like to do this. Like it's healthy, but it gets to a point where your ego will try and take over, and now you say,
stewing on it, and you just become a monster. And you don't know when it gets there. I heard PK say something one time that sin is not just something that just one tree that just showed up.
It's
seed.
It's a seed.
It takes time. You water it. It grows. Tree,
you
branch,
go back and check that
leaf,
profile.
fruits comes out. Everything, and before you know, it's become a full-blown problem. That's just it. And so I didn't want any. I don't want. Generally speaking, I don't want anybody who sees me as a ladder.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always running away from industry. I don't want to see, because of where I'm at, I don't want anybody to think that, because I'm with him, he can do it.
And the world is allowing that.
Yes, it's structured like that. People are trying to do that.
So you don't even know who's genuine.
Yes. Because I was going to ask that, how do you know when somebody is genuine and wants to come into your life?
Again.
And for the guys that are not in the spotlight like us, I think what we're saying can apply to them in the sense that what if you are with a woman who is making much more money than you? She'll be star girl.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, and a man has a natural ego to a
Yeah,
certain
so-
level, and
But a good woman,
she wants
you would never know.
that. Yeah, a good man you will never know.
You will not know that, even if deep down you're a gossiper, you know that this woman is working in Shell, but you don't know where the guy is working. But the way she will
She'll
protect
package
her
everything,
man,
yes.
you will never know.
That's a very important understanding. To be honest with you, there are not many women that can handle that when they're earning more than you. Like I said, one of a woman's needs is to respect. She can't love who she doesn't respect.
That's it.
Yeah, okay.
So
okay.
it takes more work.
It takes more
For her
work
to love
on her.
you.
Yeah,
You know, if you are not in a position where she naturally. That's why I was saying that in the olden times they manually engineered it by saying, you know, be way older than the person you want to marry, so that economically, mentally, and everything you've gone ahead. So it's easier for her, and that's why the affairs that thrive the most are boss and secretary, or boss and anybody serving boss affair. It thrives easily because the woman is naturally respecting her boss and serving him. But he gets home, the wife is saying, "You this man, which way you are coming back?"
Yeah.
In the office, he's saying sir every day. Good morning, sir. Welcome, sir. Looking to sir, like this, like, you know. But he gets home and the woman is challenging him. So generally, his heart is getting more open, you know, towards the person respecting him. You know, so those affairs generally thrive very quickly. You know, so it takes a good woman to be able to respect a man even when, you know, she's earning more.
And a good man to respect.
Exactly.
Truth be told, we as young men, we need to take responsibility for some things that we were doing. I don't know if you guys have noticed the culture now, because of you know, they say, I don't want to blame the feminism thing or anything, but truth is, men are becoming lazy. Men are depending. You know, you said something that women can rise fast and all that and all that. We see the trend of men depending on a girlfriend more. A girl, and the girl, I would advise you, if the man is always asking to borrow and you have never seen him give, you've never, if
That's the problem.
it's a different matter that when you guys started the relationship, this guy was doing what he was supposed to do, making sure everything is fine, then you know that, oh, this thing happened.
Business not moving now.
And you see that this guy is actually doing something to get back to where he is. That's a different ballgame. But you're dating someone who
From day one.
who lives in his car. He only has a nice Mercedes Benz. He doesn't have a house. He doesn't have an income, nothing. And you're going on a date and he's saying that, oh, my card, something, pay for it. And you see, women are moved by words. Men can lie and get away with a lot of nonsense. And I would say that my fellow young brothers in the Lord, out of the Lord, please, have shame. Have shame.
Because it's a major hustle now for
It's
some
a
guys.
strong hustle. Guys are just
They just have like 3-4 girls.
sorting
You know,
things out.
see, like how you mentioned earlier about how men can do some things because of a sexual drive, you know, they just see a fine woman and they misbehave. That's how women too misbehave emotionally too. So both of them have weak necks. Just that the woman's own is not so bad because her own is based on love. If you tell a woman love, marriage, she will do the most stupid things. All the counseling we do is a woman problem is not more than man, really. Most men are smart financially. They are smart in every other way. Their only problem in this life is man. Because emotionally, they get weak too. The way we get weak sexually, they get weak emotionally. I watched a real-life documentary of mafia kings, and there was one queen amongst them. That was a mafia queen. Big drug dealer woman. How did they catch her?
Man.
It wasn't man. It was a child. Basically, anything involves family is her weakness. She knew they were looking for her. She was wanted. But her child was doing graduation in school, primary school graduation, and the child had begged her that she must come.
That's all.
If a man, you tell that one, they are looking for him, he's a drug dealer, he must come. It's Zoom. Which come where?
The whole thing,
But it's for a woman, a woman, anything love, family, you know, it gets them weak. Most guys know the easiest way to sleep with a woman, just promise love, promise marriage. And all the things she knows she should not be doing, she will do it. She knows these things are wrong, but you love me, Abi? You say you love me, she will do it.
And so men,
it happens to men too.
The men should not. They should stop. We should actually stop because in a few years,
That's why we book.
in a few years, you see that women they've gone further than
Already.
I'm seeing.
You know,
I had asked you like a year ago, sorry, and you did something about it. I see conferences of women everywhere. Prayer meeting.
Yes, that's the thing.
For
Women are
women
way more developed.
everywhere.
Too much attention has been paid.
Women's everything.
Yes,
women.
women.
Men.
So it's still
nothing.
Yes.
I went to sing at a prayer conference for men. I promise you, I was jived like we are going to worship today. When I got there, I said, Jesus, it's only you. Please come down and sing through me. I know I've not asked you like this before. Please, Lord, this microphone, Lord, hold it. Yeah. You are the superstar here. Headline this. This man's face were not good. The problems of life, you could see it. Yeah. They were not even used to that environment. Why did they have that conference? It was the man's wife, the pastor's wife, that made sure that they organized that conference. So and immediately I started singing. Immediately we started singing. These men, I saw men broken. Like they finally had a place where they could be human. They cried, like not that regular, real dropping tears. They were crying, they were worshiping. And I was just like, if only, we need help. Yep. These women, we are pushing a lot of things in their hands, the truth, but one more help. They should just try. Instead of their women conference, just do men conference. Because if we say that the problem of women is men, we need to fix these men quickly. Mm-hmm. Our generation might be lost. This new generation can try.
They said it's easier to correct a child than repair an adult. So I think most of our focus now should be driven towards the boy child.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
That's where our strength lies.
And I think in teaching them, we will teach ourselves.
There's so much emphasis on women, from girl child to women to everything. Even the feminist thing too is part of it. They are putting attention on the women, but they don't know that that's making the men.
That's it.
We don't have men on the table. Yes, we don't have maleism. Feminism. So it's affecting the men folk. So they're not developing as well as they should, both in career, financially, and mentally and emotionally. So a lot of and for us that are in the industry, we find out that most times women are most likely to first want to buy your products and your services, before men. But men are the problem. They are being neglected and ignored, so they are not developing as fast. And today, things are tough economically for many people. So we need to make the men also,
when men worship.
Men worship,
I think men in the dating and marriage pool right now, we're not prepared for the type of women that we have today.
Yes.
I spoke about this recently. If you take the women of today, who are financially independent and everything, and take them 40 years into the past. So our fathers know survival.
Yes,
they had women who, like you said, it was manually orchestrated for them to be the man.
Yes.
But women of today, they have finance. A lot of women did not leave marriages because they don't get money.
They couldn't even be angry with the man because the man goes to work. Whether it's farm or hunting or whatever, she's at home. So when she comes back, she's even happy to see him.
That's it.
If it's any small money he brings home, it's all the money they have. And the woman is content and she's going to keep the home. But now, this woman is earning more than the man. So and before that time, if the man goes out, all he needs to do, once he comes back, he doesn't expect him to do any other thing. He will just sit down, they'll serve him food, do everything. He'll not do anything. But now, if the woman is going to work with you and coming back with you, then you not come back, you just want to sit down and watch TV. She'll be like,
that is it. So that's, you see, there was a mismatch now started going on there, and the guy is like, but now waiting they tell me this now, that I'll come on you do. And the woman is like, did they tell you that if I just came back home at the same time at 7 p.m., that kind of thing. So like you said, so much emphasis is being placed on the girl child. We need to start looking at the 10, 12-year-olds right now who will be 20 in the next 10 years, and what would have happened again? Would have created an imbalance again. So we need to know that the world they will live in is different from the world we are living in right now. Same way the world we are living in now is different from what our fathers experience, Now,
and it's even possible this is also part of why more people are not getting married as much as they should, because the guys are threatened to handle this kind of women that are out there. And